Callum Smith on Instagram. He says, what's the best way to pass butterfly guard? So Callum, I don't know what the best way to pass butterfly guard is, but I'll show you one of my favorite ways to pass it, and I'll show you a way to sort of dominate the position, which is gonna be more useful for you. As always, this is my lovely, beautiful, handsome, exquisitely handsome, very special assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Callum, so with this butterfly guard pass, what we're gonna do first is get control of the position. So Adam's gonna be in a good position if he's leaning forward. So if his butt is behind his head's leaning forward, right? He's in a good, strong sort of posture for butterfly guard, okay? So we wanna actually get him back more like this, right? One, it's very easy for me simply to push him back, but also, as I'll show you in a second, it's easy to rotate the person around, okay? The next thing is the legs. With Adam's legs being able to spread out, that's where you're gonna run into trouble. So like if I get down to butterfly guard and I'm just out like this, he can easily turn and lift the legs up. So I wanna make sure that I'm keeping these legs bunched up a bit. So if you're already on the ground, you can simply pinch your knees together, but if you're in like a standing position, okay, then if we're here and the person's like in the position, first off, keep your body low, elbows in tight, because they can arm drag and grab collars and stuff from here, and so a lot of times when they're trying to grab, I'm gonna be fighting off those grips. When I'm ready, I'm gonna grab shins or pant grips, and I'm gonna come down and drop my knees right over top, and I will keep the knees tight together to keep his feet sort of bunched up. From here, I'm gonna take my head, and it's not simply taking your head and looking down at the ground like this, because you can get caught in a guillotine choke from here, and a lot of other chokes with a collar. Instead, I'm gonna take my head and forehead here into the chin, right under it, right? What this is doing now is if Adam tries to stay up, he can't, okay? If his head's lower than me, he can look up in the same way, and if I try to push, he's in a strong spot. So understand that the head positioning is very important. So we're here, we're gonna push under, and now I'm gonna drive down, and I'm gonna let his elbows, or his knees rather, slide right on the side of my body. I'm gonna bunch his legs up. He's in a terrible spot now. This is not a good spot for butterfly guard. Okay, I'm gonna show you two passes from this position. So from here, we're staying very tight. The first one, if he really doesn't do much from this to fight, I'm gonna pass him to the side for you, and I'll pass it the other direction as well. From here, I'm gonna grab an ankle, or you can grab the pant. Like, I prefer ankle just because there's no like carryover or no change up from jiu-jitsu, whether it's gi or no gi. But again, you can use the pant. From here, I grab the ankle or the pant grip. I'm gonna post my hand and my shoulder into his body, and I'm going to hop over just like that. From here, to finish the pass, keep your toes active, slide out, boom, right into position. Notice that I kept my body here, active toes, so if he tries to start pushing away from me here, I can stay with him. So as I'm going, I'm pressing up off the toes and dropping down. Now my knees are bent. We're gonna grab, as he starts to push, which is very common, you're gonna let your elbow slide up, get behind the neck, and then work your way up. Let's go back to that sort of idea about being able to spin them around. One of the things that people will do from this position, if you're down low, is they're gonna push away from you with the hands and try to sit up right here, like this. It happens all the time, you'll feel it. So when the person does that, I'm gonna grab his shin, or excuse me, his ankle, or the pant grip. As he kicks up and sits forward, go ahead. Boom. I can kind of do a similar movement, okay? Little different, but same kind of idea. And again, the reason it works is because we're just pushing to the side. And the reason that works is because we're pushing to the side as he sits up, and his butt's the only thing touching the mat. So we're here, we'll take a look at it from the same side one more time. He kicks forward. As soon as he sort of sits up, we're gonna be on our toes. I kick a leg back and push through. Now from here, we can crawl up the body and get the position. Once you feel him sort of extend those legs out, kick and push, just like that. And all I'm doing is kicking one leg out so it will allow the legs to move this direction, and we push out of the way. And so that's two passes for you. Callum, I don't know what the best butterfly guard passes are, but those are two that I really like using. They're very simple to throw into the mix. Again, you know, the biggest thing to think about is not so much the pass itself, but the controlling of the position, head positioning, the way that that person's able to sit up or not sit up. That's super important, the way the legs are sitting. All that stuff's gonna come into play, because the butterfly guard can be really easy to pass if you get all that other stuff right. But if you try to just go on the pass, but you're not dominating the position, it's gonna be very tough to deal with, especially against someone that's very good with butterfly guard. So, I'm done talking. Adam? Callum, thanks for the question, brother.
If you like that video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you like what Adam and I do from time to time on this channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the bell so that you get a notification anytime we have a new video up. Also, with any of the new videos that we put up, if you put a comment down below, then you're entered to win something free. So it has to be a good comment. It can't be like, oh, give me something free, Chewy. Put a good comment in that sort of relates to the video, and we'll go through it in the first 24 hours. We will choose a winner for every video. You'll win something free. It could be a t-shirt, it could be a patch, it could be a video series, it could be a ton of different stuff. But again, just make a comment down below. And guys, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you guys next time.